Folks, welcome to the Generative AI Workshop 8.0. There's a reason why it is called 8.0. This workshop has been updated eight times. Eight times, okay? And you are part of a brand new version of this. You guys are going to learn a ton of new things on the go. I hope you guys can hear me and on the go. And with that said, we will get started. Okay. Yeah, this is workshop 8.0 right now. Now, what is Growth School? Growth School is become the top 1% professional. We have over a million learners. We were a top startup 2022, 2023. We've been rated very high across the internet. We have a lot of programs at Growth School, not just generative AI. There is marketing, business, product design, tech, AI, and everything around it. And people who teach you at Growth School are the top 1% from the top brands out there. We are also backed by biggest of the investors out there, Sequoia, Owl, and a lot of phenomenal angel investors that you might have seen. But with that being said, as we start the workshop, I wanted to drop this quick disclaimer. Everything you see in this workshop is available somewhere on the internet. I'm not Sam Altman, that I'm going to teach you something that is not out there on the internet or going to show you something like that. My job here in this workshop is to make sure that I will give you enough value over the course of next 1.5 hours that will at least take you 2 to 3 months to learn if you go and do it yourself. I'm crunching a lot of valuable information into this workshop, but that doesn't mean that there is nothing out there, right? So be positive. If there is something that you already know, have some patience, because there's so many things that is covered. There is always going to be things that you don't know, and that's going to blow your mind as well. Does that make sense? Drop a comment, MS. Make sense in the chat, right? Don't have mad expectations, right? I will try to cover as much as I can over the course of next few minutes, but it's impossible to cover the whole world of generative AI. So want to say that as well. Next is that all the tools, everything that is covered in this workshop will be shared with you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I'm gonna also keep turning on and turning off the chat because there's just so many people right now. I don't want to get distracted, and I don't want be sharing the links or prompts right now. I will share everything to you with you towards the end of the workshop at once. So don't ask me what is the name of the tool, send me the link of the tool and all. Don't ask me that. I'm going to share everything towards the end. And in case if somebody asks you the same in the chat, please inform them in the chat so that I can focus on teaching you to start with. And finally, recording to this session will not be provided unless a few people who have paid for it, they've paid about 1,000 rupees just to get the recording. Those guys will get the recording, but rest of you people, you will not get the recording. And on top of that, let me tell you one thing. It is more fun for you guys to do it together rather than watching a recording, right? So let's learn it together right here in this broadcast. And that is how it's going to be more fun. All right. And when I have, if towards the end, I will take a Q&A. Of course, I will not be able to take questions of everybody here, but I will take the best questions and the most frequently asked questions as well. So keep the questions towards the end, right? But as we go, I want to be super duper frank with you, right? As we are starting this workshop, I want to start with being extremely frank. Again, everything that I cover in this workshop right now is going to be the tip of the iceberg because there is so much time I have right now to do it. And towards the end, once I've done everything, I'm also going to talk about one more paid program that we have. And if you people are interested to know more about it, you can stay after I deliver everything that there is. And if you guys are not interested, you can drop off as well, right? But it's impossible to cover everything in a workshop. That's what I wanted to say. And here's the promise. By end of this workshop today, you will become 10x better, 10x version of yourself, saving a ton of time, like unlocking true potential of AI by the end of this workshop. So my promise is to get you to become a 10x human being by the end of this workshop. That is an AI powered human being. If you guys are excited about it, drop a comment 10x in the chat. If you guys want to become 10x, get AI to reply to your emails. A message hack to increase your reply rates. Summarize everything on web and chat with it, like literally talk to a website. Summarize a long book or research paper. Convert a YouTube video into a LinkedIn post, reel, or a blog article. How to make AI read from images. Make thousands of content pieces from long form videos using AI and create a stunning presentation that is a PPT or a Google slide in just a few minutes using AI. Does these 10 things sound super interesting or exciting? Drop a boom in the chat if you think these 10 things sound super exciting. Here's the thing. We always under promise and over deliver. I just told you I'll teach you 10 things, but I actually like, that's not true, because I'll be teaching you more. I'll also be teaching you how to job hunt using Super Accelerator AI, how to build stunning websites using AI, how to make a earphone sound like a studio, unlimited content ideas using AI. Get AI to comment on your LinkedIn for you. Get AI to create content that can go viral. Create images just using AI. Speak in 10 plus languages using AI. Convert text into video using AI. And AI doing magic with audio, video, and everything around it. Now, does this sound super exciting? I told you 10, we're going to cover 20, and we're not going to stop there. After these 20 things, I'm going to teach you something that will absolutely blow your freaking minds. Excited? Superb. Now, here is the fun fact. Here is the fun fact. Okay. 99% of the people who think they know how to use tools like ChatGPT don't know what they're talking about. Today, a lot of people tell me, why do you do this generative AI workshop? Everybody knows how to use ChatGPT. Well, 99% of them just do basic stuff with ChatGPT. ChatGPT is a very powerful tool, and so is so many other AI tools. My job is to make you the top 1%, and that is what we'll strive towards today. Okay. Now, let's get started and come up with the first one. How to write a stunning email using magic prompt formula. So let's get to an example. Let's say you write an email, okay, to your 10K subscribers, inviting them for a workshop. Let's say you want ChatGPT to write an email, right? How will you ask ChatGPT to write? Let's say you want ChatGPT to write an email for you to invite people to the generative AI workshop. Let's say you have 10,000 emails. How will you write it? What should be your prompt? What could be your prompt? Let me know in the chat. What could be your prompt? Guys, one great thing about this workshop is 95% of the tools that I'll be covering in this workshop are going to be free of cost or have a free trial. If there is a paid tool that I'm talking about, which is only paid, I will let you guys know. But most of them, 95% of them, are actually using free tools. Write an email inviting subscribers to a workshop. Okay, I start seeing some prompts. So here's a simple one I've written, right? Write an email to my 10K email subscribers base, inviting them for the generative AI workshop. Click on the send button. And there you go. We have started to get an email. What do you guys think of the email? Rate this from a scale of 1 to 10. This workshop will be on just English, by the way. The whole of workshop will be just in English. Rated out of 10, guys. What do you guys think? Okay, I see a very, very mixed rating right now. So here's the thing, right? I love it. I love it. So here is the thing. Okay. This email is actually not bad, but it can get much, much, much better. What do I mean by that? Is that this email sounds very generic to me. This email can get much better if you can give some context. It has no, how do I put it? It has no vibe to it, if you know what I mean, right? It doesn't have like a, while it is better than most of the emails, right? But it doesn't have that feel. So we have to make this email better. And how do you do that? 1 second. I'm just getting you the prompt. How do we do that is this. We write a great prompt. And this is actually the prompt that I want you guys to write. That is, you're an experienced email copywriter who has written for brands like Ogilvy and Uber, etc. And then you're saying prompt, write an email for a new workshop on Growth School on ChatGPT. this is large language models will understand that you are asking the AI to write in a very specific style and to like how copywriters from big brands write. And then I'm saying the task, launch email for the workshop, and then I'm giving a lot of instruction. What is that instruction? I'm saying make the copy over the top fun, designed to resonate with the all of 22 plus. Focus a lot on people who are working in marketing, tech, product, and design, because I'm talking about my audience. Talk about interesting things that will be covered like hacks, tools, etc. And finally, I'm also saying include a review inside of this. Now, when I use a prompt like this, every time you think of writing a prompt, think about having this structure in place, right? Now, when I go to ChatGPT, again, you can see I'm using the 3.5. I send a prompt like this. Look at this. Unleash your creative genius with generative AI. Join our workshop now. Hey, name, are you ready? Of course, you have to add the name. Are you ready to take your creativity to infinity and beyond? Well, buckle up because we are about to embark on an exhilarating journey, a fascinating world of generative AI at Google's latest workshop. Picture this. You're armed with the power of cutting edge technology. Look at the copy, guys. Look at the copy. It is so smart. It is written as if a big copywriter has written this, right? It's very conversational. It's very engaging. How much would you rate this right now from a scale of 1 to 10? How much would you rate this one from a scale of 1 to 10 right now? I still feel a few things can be made better. I feel the email is a little long, so it should get shorter. Also, I think, we can change it to the narrative. So let's start doing that. And that is something called as chained prompt. Please make the email little shorter. The moment we say this, right, it keeps the context as it is, but it makes the email slightly shorter. You can see it's on point, but kind of covers everything else. But let's say now I want to optimize this email for only marketing people. So I will say, optimize the email for marketing audience only and add a marketing joke, right? Now look at this. Hey, marketing maestro, ready to take your creativity to new heights of generative AI workshop? Why should you care? Because in the fast-paced world of marketing, staying ahead means you can see this. All of the copy is right now, all of a sudden is becoming specific to the category that you're operating. That is in this case, marketing. Guys, don't you think that this is better than most of us that can write emails? This is definitely 10 times better than how I can write my emails. That is the craziness of this. And no, not everyone will get the same prompt. Guys, please keep your questions towards the end. Okay? Abhishek, it doesn't matter. Focus on learning right now. Are you learning or not learning? That is the question that you should be asking. So, folks, I will be sharing now from a scale of 1 to 10. How much do you think? From a scale of 1 to 10, how much do you think this is? That is what I am talking about. Right? Superb, 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 superb. Guys, you have to be very, very attentive. I will be sharing all the prompts with you people towards the end. You don't have to worry about it. I will share all the links as well. You can try it yourself, but not right now. Okay, awesome. Now let's get it to the next level. A lot of people are saying this is a 7, this is a 8, this is a 9. Let's make it a 10 out of 10 right now. Write a personalized cold email that will get you 10x more replies. How many of you have ever written a cold email to get a job, to get a client, to invite someone into a podcast or anything like that? How many of you ever written a cold email in your lives? Just drop a me in the chat. For all the people who have written a cold email or people who know at least what a cold email is, it is a lot of work, right? And finding success joining Growth School is opportunity to collaborate with a team dedicated to empowering businesses. It's all random nonsense. It is not true. It's making up stuff. Why? Because it doesn't know who I am, who is the founder. It doesn't know what Growth School does. It doesn't even know social media posts or anything. So it is not very rich. For you to make email better, you have to spend a lot of time. Instead, if you have the paid version of ChatGPT, it has access to the internet and you might be able to make it work, but not in the free version. But if you go into a tool called as Microsoft Copilot, it is a completely free tool. I'm going to share the links with you as well. This has the power of GPT-4 with access to the internet. So it can do the research itself. So once Copilot, I'm going to select more creative in this case, right? And paste the same prompt that I did. Write a personalized cold email to the founder of Growth School asking for job marketing, and I consent. What it does is, ideally, in most of the times, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So you have to retry. And see, it is reading about me, it is reading about Growth School, and finally, it is trying to give me a cold email. Dear Mr. Sisinti, now it read about my name. I hope this email finds you well. Look at this. I recently came across your insightful conversation on 100x Entrepreneur podcast, where you discuss the importance of product market fit and your journey to over 300,000 students at Growth School. How crazy is this? It has researched about me as a marketing professional with passion for education technology. I've been following Growth School's innovative approach to upskilling and transformative impact of your cohort-based courses. How crazy is this? It also understands that we have integrated generative AI tools as discussed in the recent interviews. Guys, don't you think this is absolutely crazy? It researched about me. It researched about Growth School. It checked out my recent social media emails as well, social media posts as well, and came up with a super personalized cold email. If you think this is crazy, drop a comment crazy in the chat. And of course, you can make it shorter, longer by just asking, make it shorter. Right? And it will do it. Right? That stays the same as you go. So that is the madness, guys. If you need to know how to do things right. If you're able to, it is absolutely crazy. I will. That's a very good question. Would I reply to this? There's a very good chance that I will reply to this. Guys, I'm seeing a lot of questions in the chat. It's useless right now. Please keep your questions towards the end. Right? But if would I reply to this message? There's a very good chance because I feel this person has been following me, saw my podcast, has been reading about Growth School. So this is someone that gives me a feeling that this person is very invested and is very excited about knowing about Growth School. As a result, I will give some reply. Right now, how many of you would love for someone to write an email reply for yourself? You see, emails are painful because all of a sudden you get a lot of emails. Sometimes you just want to reply with a yes or a no, but then you have to be nice. So you have to spend some time, write a nice little crafted email, and then send over. Right? So, are you guys ready to learn how to get AI to reply to your emails? Drop a yes in the chat. Come on, guys. Energy, energy. I love energy. Bring it on. There you go. That is what I'm talking about. Let's jump right in. Let's jump right in. So the tool that I'm going to use for this is called as something called as Compose.ai. Okay. I'm going to share links of all these tools as well, so you don't have to worry. It's a Chrome extension that I've already installed on my machine. Once I've installed, so this is, I'm showing you one of the email, right? So recently I got an invitation to speak at the IIT Kharagpur entrepreneurship cell. I usually don't do a lot of these events because I don't get the time. But just for an example, I showed you this email right now, right? So IIT Kharagpur has invited me as a guest speaker for the Global Entrepreneurship Summit. Now, they have been spending a lot of time to write me email, following up with me multiple times, but I don't have the time to go attend this event. So because I've installed this Chrome extension, if I just say, no, I can't attend, it'll be very, very rude. Right. So I want to write saying, hey man, thank you for reaching out, blah, blah, blah. But I don't have the patience to type it out. So I can use AI for this. You can see this. This is the Compose.ai because I've installed the Chrome extension. This is visible for me. Once I've installed the Chrome extension, it automatically reads the emails and gives you recommendations on what to do. Right. So if I say no, look at this. If I click on no button, Awesome, 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 awesome. Yes, it's a free tool, guys. It's a free tool. I'm using the free tool. All right. With that being said, now that we have covered a bunch of it, can I take 3 to 4 minutes to quickly introduce myself? I've not introduced myself. I can take quickly 2 to 3 minutes to introduce myself. And I think that will make you feel better. Guys, questions towards the end, please. Awesome. Thank you, guys. So, guys, by the way, my name is Vaibhav Sisanti. The picture, that is me. And you can see me live here as well. ChatGPT prompts, something that you can copy and paste on of the large language models, and it will work like crazy. Yes, in the chat. How many of you want this? Yes, in the chat. Superb. Superb, superb, superb. Look like This could be your KPI such as acquisition, retention. You don't understand what this is and you wish someone could explain you what this is. What can you do? I can just select this text. Okay. The moment I select this text, you can see this text is automatically selected here, and I can simply click on explain this. So whatever I've selected, it automatically and what it means. Not just that, I can also translate this to any language that I want. Let's say I want to translate this to Spanish so that I can understand in the language that I'm much more comfortable with. You can do that as well. And all of this you can do for free. Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this was crazy. We are chatting with a website, asking questions, helping with everything that we are doing. Help with something like this. Summarize a super long book or a research paper. That is, you've come across a research paper, you've come across a financial document that you don't understand. Let's say a lawyer sent you like a financial document and you have zero understanding what it means, but you want to ask a few questions, but it's like a 500-page PDF. And you were like, I wish if there's a way that I could understand it better. Or if it's a big book and you want help with that. How many of you would find it helpful if I teach you how you can chat with an ebook, PDF, any big article, 500 pages, 1000 pages, it doesn't matter. All of you guys? And the tool that we'll be using for this one is called as Humata. Okay. It's again has a very, very generous paid free version of it. Right. And you can go through it completely and learn from it. Right. I'm going to quickly show you how to do that. Right? Let's go for it. I've signed in already. I have a free trial of this and I'm showing you, I've already uploaded a document here. Okay. I've already uploaded a document. This is a document that I've uploaded. And what is this document? This is the financial statements of Coursera, one of my competitor. I wanted to know how much revenue are they doing, how much and all of that, and for which, because they're a public company, they file their papers, but I'm not a finance guy. Right? As a result, what I did was I just uploaded this document, which is like a long ass document. You can look at this. I don't understand finances. I'm not a financial person. I just had a few questions. That is, I asked, what is the revenue growth? And this tool was able to go through all of this. And it said the revenue growth of the company in the end of December 31, 2022, compared to financial year was 26%. It doesn't stop there. It gives me a pointer here, which if I click on it, it will directly go to the place where it is mentioned there. I'm asking, what is the breakdown of the revenue? It is also reading paper and giving me a breakdown of the revenue. Consumer revenue, $290 million. Enterprise revenue, $181 million. Degrees revenue, $46.9 million. I'm like, what the hell is enterprise revenue? I didn't know about it. So I asked it, give all the information about enterprise revenue. And there you go. It gave full information about enterprise revenue. And then I asked, what does this degree revenue mean? So I asked, how is the growth of degree revenue? And there you go. It gave me all of that as well. And then I was like, what is the marketing spend? How much did they spend in marketing? And there you go. I got the answer as well. And I also asked, are they profitable? And they're like, no, they are not profitable. And you see, for me to get these questions, I have to read through all of this document in a language that I will not understand. But AI was able to do it really quick. I'm just chatting with the document. Insane in the chat, guys. I think this is insane. And you can upload any document that you want, and you'll be able to get answers to this for free. That is what I am talking about. Awesome. How many of you believe that having data skills is very, very important? Drop a me in the chat. Data skills, no matter what you're doing, founder, marketer, product manager, designer, finance person, CA, doesn't matter who you are. How many of you think that understanding data is extremely important? Right? Now, are all of you guys data scientists? How many of you think are good at it? From a scale of 1 to 10, rate yourself on how good you are with data. You know what? I'm also like a 5 or a 6. Because for you to do well with data analysis, you need to understand things like SQL. You need to be able to write code on Python. I mean, if there are data folks here, you'll be like, I know this. But for all the non-data people out there, would you like me to teach you how to become a data scientist without writing a single line of code? Yes, let us do it. Now, guys, I'll be very frank with you. I told you every time there's a paid tool, I tell you, right? For you to do this, you will need the paid version of ChatGPT because this works only on ChatGPT 4, for which you have to have the paid version. But if data is something that you use very often, this tool is totally worth it. Upgrading is totally worth it, right? Let's make this use case, right? Let's say that you are working for this company called Netflix. All of you guys know, and you have a lot of data. And what is the data that you have? You have data of which TV shows, which subscriptions that people are taking, when is the last payment date and all. You have big ton of data. Your team gave a big Google Sheet data and you don't know how to analyze it. How can you get AI to analyze the data and give you insights that you can present to your boss? Right? And that is what I will try to teach you right now using AI. By the way, guys, I'm using Kaggle for you guys to practice your data skills using AI. Kaggle has a lot of data files. It can give you big files with a lot of data inside of it so that you can start practicing, right? So I've already downloaded this Kaggle file. It's free of cost to download any data for you to practice. Of course, I'm not using my own data, obviously, because I cannot surface it, but I've just downloaded the data of Netflix user base. It's not the whole Netflix user base, by the way. It's a dummy data. That is what I'm going to show you right now. Now, how many of you feel paranoid when you look at a dashboard like this? Yes. everything about it, right? But today, AI can do Let's come to something which know for a fact a lot of people think is a pain point. How many of you would love to learn how to get a presentation or a PPT done using AI? I hate making presentations. So if you're one of them, drop a me in the chat. Right? Let's me show you something that you would absolutely love. Okay. First, what do we use as a tool? We use ChatGPT to start with, and ChatGPT is very, very powerful to come up with great presentations for you, right? All you have to do is something like write a very nice prompt. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, let's say I have a presentation. Can go through all of this content and convert this into a article. It's more than enough for most of you people. which is supposedly is equal to concatenate, which I didn't know. So I can simply select the cell that I want, and I can say insert to cell. And look at this. It has inserted the cell and has given me a full address by concatenating everything. I can simply drag this and all the addresses are ready right there. Of course, you can do much more advanced things like VLOOKUPs, HLOOKUPs. You can also write macros using AI as well, right? But I'm not going deep into all of that because it depends on who you are and what is the level of proficiency you have. But essentially, explain in words what you want AI to do. This tool will automatically generate the formula. Drop a boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. Boom in the chat if you think this is crazy. Now, should we take it to the next level? NL in the chat. Next level in the chat. NL in the chat. I'm going to blow your mind by showing you something. You will not be able to believe what you'll see next. Next, let us say that I have all of this data. Now, what is this data? This data is essentially a lot of people have written reviews about multiple growth school programs. Okay. And I want to understand, I want to reply to these reviews of people. I don't only want to understand, reply to these reviews that too in a personalized way. Instead of saying thank you for your review, I want to read the review and give a personalized reply. I also want to understand, because this review also has a mention of a different program name everywhere, and I also want to know which is the mentor name, which is the program name, and is the review a positive one or a negative one. Imagine if you had 100,000 reviews or anything like this, and you want someone to do this. Manually doing this will take a lot of time. That's exactly why we'll be using AI here. Because I've installed this Chrome extension, all I can say is I can use a simple formula for using AI. What is that? Because once you've installed the Chrome extension, if you'll say is equal to AI, open this and put this inside of, I write a very simple prompt. Write an empathetic response to the learner from growth school to the customer. I close this and then I select where is the review. There you go. I selected the review here, which is in A2, and I close this bucket. I close this bracket and click on enter. Look at this, guys. It was able to give me a beautiful, beautiful review, written, personalized. Thank you for sharing your experience with us. We are thrilled to hear Generative AI Masterclass by Vaibhav Sisani has transformed and has been invaluable to you. We understand the importance of value education and continue to find value courses valued by Growth School. It read the whole review and gave the response right here inside of Google Sheet. Now, what can I do? I can simply drag this, select this and simply drag this till the bottom, and the same formula will apply everywhere, and AI will automatically reply or create a personalized reply for everything. It takes a while, but you can see this. Look at this. Everything is personalized to the review that has come in. Guys, drop a comment crazy if you think this is crazy. We are able to get this inside of AI. For you program name. I also want to know the mentor. In the same, I can say extract mentor from review in column extract, and it'll automatically extract who the mentor of this, because it's written in the review right here. I can simply drag and drop, and it's gonna extract all the mentor names. Now, I also want to know, because I don't have the time to go through all the reviews, I get hundreds of reviews every day. I also want to know if the review is positive or negative. So I can tap here, select on this blog, and there is something called a sentiment analysis. If I tap on this, again, analyze the review, which is mentioned on column A, and tell me if it's positive, neutral, or negative, and place the results here. It will go through the review and it'll tell me if it is positive, negative, or neutral. If I drag and drop this, look at this. Across board in like 2 minutes, it was able to go through 30 reviews and was able to tell if it was positive. Look at this. This one, it says negative review. Let us read the review. Yes, it is, because the review says marketing masterclass felt a bit rushed. I wish there was more in case studies. And as a result, it was a negative review and was able to do all of that in no time. This is Google Sheets plus plus using AI. Drop a comment, mind blown. MB in the chat if you think this was mind blowing. MB in the chat if you think this is mind blowing. A task like this would have easily taken hours to do. And we were able to do it just like that. Right? Now, how many of you out there are people who are seeking for jobs? How many of you out there are seeking for jobs? And you want AI to help you to write resumes and cover letters in a personalized way? Yes, a lot of you people, obviously. Right? Let's go into that. You see, the biggest problem with job hunting inside in this time, right, is that it's very, very, very hard to actually, even if you apply for a job, it is very hard for you to actually get like selected for an interview. And the reason is every time you submit your resume, it goes through something called as ATS. And what ATS does is it compares your resume to the job description and sees if it's a fit or not a fit. Right? And that is what we are going to get AI to do. So what are we going to do? I'm going to share all these prompts with you. We are going to do a sequence of chain prompting right now. So don't worry, it is very simple, right? I'm going to paste this prompt. You're an expert in marketing. I would like you to review my CV and generate a summary of that. Here's my CV. It's a very old one. It's a very old CV of mine. It's actually downloaded from LinkedIn. And I just copy and paste my CV here. And I'm asking AI to go through my CV and give me the summary of my CV. Why am I asking it to do that? So that AI gets to know what my CV has. Now, once I've done this, what I will ask AI is to write me a rewrite the whole CV in a personalized way based on the job that I'm applying for. So let's say this is the one. Okay, let's say I'm applying for this job at Amazon Marketing Leader, and this is a job description. I want AI to go through this job description and personalize my CV based on this job description so that my resume gets accepted at least. So after I've written this prompt, I basically said in the prompt saying that please go through my CV, go through the job description and personalize my CV based on the job description. So I just have to paste the job description, which I have. I click on the enter button and look what it does. It is rewriting the whole CV in a way that it can actually kick in through the ATS. It is including the keywords which were never mentioned We converted our CV into a personalized CV based on the job description. And then we also made AI to analyze our CV based on that. Right? That is the power of everything that we are doing. Awesome. Moving on. By the way, we have covered a bunch of things. There are still a okay, look like it got stuck for some reason. For me to try it again because right now it is busy. You can see this when I click on start, it says we are asking too much from OpenAI. The server is slightly down. We're going to come back to this again, but it generates a beautiful website for you guys on the go. In fact, you know what? Let me show you something that I must have already generated so you'll get an idea. Look at this. I tried this some days back, actually a few hours ago, right? And look at the kind of website it generated. Master generative AI, just 3 hours, deep dive, explaining everything, and everything is right here. It generated the whole page in like a couple of minutes. I can simply click on publish or make changes to the text or anything that I want. I'm ready. I can also keep changing the design styles and everything also by just selecting the copy, and I can keep shuffling and I can change the style of designs as well. Right? Sadly, the tool is down right now, but it will be up very soon when you are trying it out. Now, the next thing is I always know that a lot of people always struggle to come up with content ideas, right? What are these content ideas? You want to create content, but you don't know how to create content. You want content ideas. Let's say you want to create content on everything around artificial intelligence and generative AI. For you to be able to get great content, you need to know what is happening right now in the market, what is exciting that is happening right now in the market, so that you can create content on those topics. And that is what we will do right now. Okay. The tool that I use right now is a powerful AI tool, and it is called as Feedly. Okay. It has a free trial, but I actually use the paid version of this because I love the tool. And I'll tell you why. I've created this keyword called as ChatGPT. And because I've created this keyword called as ChatGPT, every time any article on the internet is published about about ChatGPT, it shows up to me right here. I can keep scrolling. I can get every article on the internet, no matter where it is. It is all published here. And if I find something interesting anywhere, look at this, 7 helpful ChatGPT for crisis management for marketing agency. I can write a piece of content on top of that. I'll be very, very frank. I've taken this to the next level. I've created an automation where AI reads all the articles for me, tells me if something has a potential to go viral. If something has a potential to go viral, a topic comes up on the internet which has a potential to go viral, it automatically sends me a Slack message summarizing and giving me title and everything. I'm going to talk about it towards the end. But because it involves automation using no code, but I'll talk about it towards the end. Don't worry. That is basically taking generative AI on steroid. But all those people who are hoping that they can find ideas to create content using AI, Feedly is a great tool. All right. Moving on. I'm very, very certain a lot of people will be super excited if I can tell you that AI can actually comment for you on LinkedIn. You see, LinkedIn, when you comment, when you put valuable comments on LinkedIn, it builds your brand value directly from there. But creating valuable comments is very hard. You have to read the post, understand what's there in the post, and then comment based on that. So I have figured out a way to automate this as well using AI. And the tool that I use here is called as Engage AI. Again, it's a free Chrome extension, which allows you to comment up to 10 people every day on LinkedIn. For example, I picked up this LinkedIn post of my good friend, Raj. And let's say I want to drop a comment on this. I have to read through the whole post and comment, but I don't want to read through all of this. But I want to say a congrats on this. You see this, because I installed the Chrome extension of Engage AI, this is something that I've already installed. That's exactly why it shows this box to me, which is of Engage AI. And it also understands the post automatically, just like Compose, and it can literally reply inside of LinkedIn. Let's say if I want to say congrats to this, look at this. It is reading the post now. My hands are up. Okay, I'm not typing anything, and it has started to type the whole post. Congratulations on incorporating visualization and mindfulness into the speaking routine, Raj. It's amazing how powerful the mind can be preparing us for success. Personally, I find deep breathing and positive talk to be incredibly helpful in tackling anxiety before speaking in public. Wishing you continued success with your speaking engagements. I'm done. Whole of AI read this whole post. He's talking anxiety probably. It understood and it came up with the beautiful comment for me. If you want to make changes, you can make changes, or you can simply post it and kaboom. Insane in the chat if you think this was insane. One tap, read the post, commented just for you in an insightful way. That is the power of AI with Engage AI. How many of you want to create images using AI right now? How many of you want to create images using AI right now? And that too for free. All right. Looks like there are a lot of people in there. You see, image creation is very, very powerful. You can create images using DALL-E on ChatGPT if you have the paid version, but I wanted to show, or you can use something like a Midjourney, which is very, very powerful, but it is only paid. So I wanted to show you something which is free. And the tool is called Leonard. It is very, very powerful. I've signed up for it with the free version, and I'll show you what it can do. I can simply create new images. And it's already showing. These are all the images that I've created using AI, by the way. Look at this cat in a tuxedo. Elon Musk looking like a rapper, right? I've done a lot of this AI. All of these are AI generated image. Let's create one. Okay. Let's say Mark Zuckerberg in an Indian attire in an Indian wedding. I just typed what I want. I clicked on generate. It takes about 15-20 seconds. You can see it is loading. And boom, drop a boom in the chat. Look at this. Obviously, it is not incredibly perfect because, you know, I'm using the free version of it. If you take the paid version, looks like Modi ji also sneaked into this picture. But just with that, you explain what you want, just put it on the text and you'll get it. Yes, Ambani's wedding. Right? And that is how you can generate images for free using AI. You will get all the prompts, my friend, all the prompts you will get. Don't worry about it. Right? Now, did you know you can make AI, use AI so that you can speak in not 10, but 20 different languages? Let me show you the proof. Okay. I use a tool called as HeyGen, and let me show you the proof, live proof of me talking in multiple languages. Okay. Look at this, me speaking in Spanish.
En India me fui y el trabajo al que debía unirme no existe. Hace aproximadamente un año perdí mi trabajo 2 veces, ambas veces
a little slow today. I don't know why. I think a bunch of tools are slow. I'm just gonna do a refresh again. If it doesn't work, we'll move on. But looks like it's slightly slow today. Let me see something else. If this is working. Yeah, so that's exactly what I was thinking. Because even the loading time, right, was taking a while. Uh, let's go to history. Let's go to this new project and see. I think it is stuck right now for some reason, but let's come back to it again, guys. We are in a very early stage of AI right now, right? We are in a very early stage of AI, so sometimes things could potentially get stuck, right? But it works. Like maybe if you watch it in like 30 minutes, it will start working again. So we'll come back to this again. Looks like the tool is slightly down right now. Come back to this again in a while, but that's the tool. You can go and explore yourself. It creates beautiful videos for you on the go, and that is the tool. Now, I told you I want to show you something that is going to be absolutely insane, right? And that is you can do things like magic, audio, video, and everything around it as well. And I can also generate music for free. You can generate raps for free. You can create videos for free. And I also made a promise towards the end that will blow your mind. But guys, as we stand here today, right? We are I've just covered all the 20 things that I've promised you to cover in this workshop, right? But I'll show you these two more things, and I want to teach you a lot more things as well. How many of you want to learn a lot more? More in the chat. More in the chat. But before we get, I have a few questions for you. And I want to talk about the future as well, right? Let's talk about the future first. People are actually paranoid right now, and they should be, because people will not lose jobs to AI, but people will lose jobs to those people who know how to use AI. And I'm glad thousands of people have attended this session to learn exactly that. Learn how to use AI. It's very, very important, or else it will get to a point where people will lose jobs. And it's not me saying. Forbes has an article on this, how AI will get you fired if you don't know how to use it. And I'm glad all of you people are here learning about it. So I want to talk a little bit about future. 2 to 3 years from here, what's going to happen? You see, every tool of tomorrow will be powered using AI. You need to know the language on how to speak with AI, how you can get the most out of AI, and that is important. And the best part is AI is right now in a very early phase and it's evolving very rapidly. Early adopters are gonna get insane benefits out of it. So, how does a future employee look like? A future employee, that is 2 to 3 years from now, people will be able to do more work in less time. Don't you guys think after you've learned everything today, you will be more empowered to be able to do more? Drop a comment more in the chat. You will be able to do way more in less time. Not just that, you need less people to do the same overall work. If something needed like 10 people, now it can be done with 2 or 3 people. Do you guys agree? Agree in the chat. That's the whole point. So people will lose jobs because those 2 people are the ones who will win eventually, are the ones who are able to pick up this skill and are able to outrank other people in there. Right? And on top of that, world will predominantly move towards generalists. People who have multiple skills. Today there are different jobs: marketing, product, designer, engineer, all of this. But tomorrow, I believe there will be only 1 or 2 kind of people who are majorly generalist. Even if you're a product manager, you know how to do designing, you know how to do marketing, you know how to do some level of tech and everything around it. So one person will be able to do a job of multiple people, and they will be called as super generalists. And sadly, because of this, less people will make more money. So I promised you that People want to learn more. Something that we have built. Can I have your permission? Yes, in the chat. I show you Leonard AI. That is probably 0.5% of what you can do with image and video generation using AI. Now, a lot of people might be like, Vaibhav, I don't care about images. I don't use it. You need to, because I told you, everybody has to be generalist. I create all my images while I have a team because I can, and that enables me to do what I want. Right. And that is what we're going to cover in this image generation mastery. What are we going to cover here? I'm going to teach you, we go way beyond tools right now, right? Instead, not just Leonard, we go into Midjourney, Stable Diffusion, Runway ML, DALL-E, Sora as it comes down, and everything around it, so that you can build some crazy, stunning creatives, all creatives using AI, right? This is something that's going to absolutely blow your mind. Finally, I give you one more course, which is very close to my heart, and it's called the AI Automation Mastery. Here, I teach you how you can automate your life. How can AI, today we used a replying tool. We had to click on buttons, go there and check and everything. What if I tell you, I have created automations. Every day I get hundreds of emails, right? And I don't have the time to go through the emails. I often lose on emails. So I've created an AI using automation without writing a single line of code, by the way. I don't write code. I'm a no coder, right? It's very easy, very step-by-step fundamental first principles thing. Every time there's an email that comes in, AI reads that email and automatically rates that email from a scale of 1 to 10 on how important that email is to be addressed right then and there. If it is a very important email, let's say an investor emailed me, I check my email once in 2 or 3 days. But let's say important email came which is time sensitive or coming from an important person, AI can understand that. And if an important email comes, AI automatically sends a message to Slack or my WhatsApp saying there's an important message from your investor, from important email from your investor, check your email, here's the link. Go there. But if there's an email that is not so important and I think it doesn't need my attention, it will automatically that email, reply that email automatically on my behalf. And if it thinks there are some emails that I need to look at later, but I don't have them, it will automatically create automatic replies for it and keep it ready. So that when I go into my email, I just can go into drafts and just click a button and I can send emails. All of this using automation. This is just one example. Imagine I told you, right? You apply for jobs. To apply for jobs, you need resumes, you need cover letters which are personalized and customized. What if I tell you, I'll teach you an automation here where, every time, let's say you are looking for a marketing job. Every time there's a new marketing job that is open on LinkedIn, this AI tool will automatically get that AI job into a Google Sheet, read job description, rewrite your resume completely and paste it on the Google Sheet, rewrite the cover letter completely, paste on the sheet. Not just that, it will also find the email ID of the person who is recruiting and will put it on the Google Sheet, and it will also automatically write a cold email, which is personalized, and keep it ready. Whenever you're ready, you just click on one button, it will be able to apply for jobs, it will be able to send emails to recruiters, all using automation. And there are a bunch of 15 different automations that I teach you, but more importantly, I teach you the power of how you can build these automations yourself using powerful tools like Zapier and Make. Right. So that is what I'll be covering here. In fact, a lot of people requested us saying that Vaibhav, our company has Copilot. Can you also give us access, teach us Copilot? Got someone from Microsoft to teach you how you can master Copilot for efficiency inside of your Google Sheets, Excel, Google Docs, and every other workplace that you use, all using automation. And finally, data analysis is one more course that we have created. Again, this is data analysis without writing code AI. You don't know how to use SQL? No problem. You don't know how to write on? No problem. You don't know how to do visualization? No problem. You don't know how to use Excel formulas? No problem. All of that is covered in depth in this extensive course on data analysis using AI. And finally, we are building one more. So guys, what happens is we keep creating courses on topics. When we keep giving more and more value. So this is a course that is coming in that is automating job flow using LinkedIn and AI, where we'll teach you how to automate everything using AI. For every course that you do, you'll get an exclusive certificate signed by best mentors for you so that you can use them to put it on LinkedIn everywhere else, right? Also, you get live Q&A sessions every 2 weeks so that you can clear your doubts. You know what? When you're doing all of this, there are so many ideas, so many problem statements, so many places where you get stuck. We want to unstuck you. So every 2 weeks, there's a live session with the top mentors who are the best who's who of the world, working in the best companies, doing AI stuff, doing no-code stuff. They're going to come teach you new things that are coming up as well, which is not covered in the content, and also clear all your doubts. So you will have a mentor by you. These are not some random Tom, Dick, and Harry, best of the people to come and teach you. I also do a bunch of Q&As for you. So what's covered in the whole structure? You get recorded lessons. You can watch it at your own pace. You can spend a couple of hours a week and learn and level up. Live sessions every 2 weeks to get unstuck. You get certifications and everything. And also we do a personalized onboarding. Now, what is the price of these courses, right? For example, prompt engineering, we price 30K. Content creation mastery is 35. Image generation is 39K. Automating AI no code approach is 25K. Microsoft Copilot is about 25K. In fact, we said it for more than 1 lakh to corporates. Advanced data insights about 25,000. 2 Q&As per month for 1 full year, 2,000 rupees a Q&A. That's in 24,000. If I put everything together, that's worth 2 lakhs. But we have done something absolutely incredible for the first 20 people who are going to come in today in this program. I know there are a bunch of people, so it's going to sell fast. I'm going to tell you this before I share the price. It's going to be mind-blowing. So get ready for this. All right. But before I say that, I quickly wanted to 1 second. Before I say that, I wanted to launch a poll. And I wanted to check what you guys think of everything that you just saw. How much should we price this? How much should be the price of this bundle? It's worth 2 lakhs, like you can see on this slide, if I put everything together. But how much should I price this? Go ahead, guys. I'm going to do 10 more seconds. And guys, in next 5 minutes, I'm going to start teaching again. So stick around. All right. I got about 50% of people sharing this. And here are the results, right? 42 people say it should be 1 lakh plus, 41 people say 75K plus, 96 people say 50K plus, 465 people say 25K plus, and there are 82 people who are saying I'm not interested or whatever, which is fair, which is fine, right? Guys, we are trying to do the best we can. As a result, we have put all these courses together with the Q&A for a super special price for the first 20 people at 14,999, all inclusive, no GST, no additional cost, nothing. 14,999, all inclusive. You pay 14,999 and you get access to all of these courses. Mic drop. What we are trying to do here is my team will share the print link. 20 seats left, right? The special price is valid for the first 20 people. And right after that, after the 20 seats are over, you will still be able to grab it at a special price of 39,000 rupees for the next 5 users, right? That is what it is right here. And why do we do what we do here? Why are we doing what we are doing? Why did we merge all of these things together at one place? The reason is very, very, very simple. Our idea was to give you everything possible so that you can level up. And that is what we have done here. So guys, we have 20 seats. Go ahead, grab the program if you want to. And also what we have done is to make it easy for you. What we have done is we said, you know what, a lot of people might not be able to pay right away, right? So we said, how about you pay 5,000 rupees to block your seat, right? So as you click on the link, you will see this. There is something called as premium. There's something called as starter. I'm going to talk about starter very, very soon. Click on premium. You can either pay the full amount, 14,999, or you can pay 5,000 rupees to block your seat. You can do any of them. Grab on in, get in first 20 seats. I know for a fact it's going to fly, but after that, you can pay 39,000 rupees for the next 50 seats as well, right? But before I go more, right, I wanted to make it even more sweeter, because what else we can do for Indian consumers, right? This is a special price for Indian consumers only, guys. Internationally, we sell the same for $2,500, right? If you've attended any of our international programs, you would know how much we price this at. So you will also get Speak to Influence, which is by Raj Shamani, a very dear friend of mine, has over 5 million followers. We sell this course for 10,000 rupees today. It's a course on how you can communicate like a boss. Very, very important skill in the world of AI. Webflow Mastery, so you can learn how to build no-code websites like a pro. It's done by Keshav. He is definitely one of the best no-code trainers and also creator who has worked with best of the brands. We have this course available on our platform for 10,000 rupees, but you'll get this as a bonus. You also get the Growth Hacking Mastery. What is the Growth Hacking Mastery? This is a course where I teach you the mindset of growth hacking on how you can make things and grow faster, right? And this is a course that we sell today at $99.99, and you get this course as a bonus for free. We don't stop there. We thought Excel is very important, and we have created a course on Excel as well, which is by Harish, the head of analytics for Unacademy. Also have Twitter Growth Mastery. Twitter Growth Mastery is crazy because I thought everybody should leverage X right now. And we had created a brilliant course with Harsh in Twitter. And we thought we should give access to all of you people this as well. It's 12,999 is what we sell today. You guys get it for free as a bonus. So not just prompt engineering, ultimate content creation, expertise in image generation, automation using AI, data analysis using AI, mastering, and the Q&As. We are also getting a communication by Raj, Webflow course, growth hacking course, Twitter growth course, and also MS Excel, Microsoft Excel course. All of them coming in as bonus for you for the same price of 14,999 GST. And if you are an international user, you will have to pay a slightly higher price, that is $249. Okay, that is how much international users will have to pay who are in this session. I'm assuming most of you guys are Indians. That's why you get the special price, right? Now, like I said, the first 20 people, we wanted to make it absolutely mind-blowing. You're doing all these courses, that is great. I thought, what more can I give you to make even more sweet? It should be like, this is a no-brainer. And I wanted to make it very, very special for the first 20 people, right? What are we here? You guys are going to get a Telegram bot powered by ChatGPT 4. ChatGPT 4 is a paid tool. I wanted to make it free for all people. So we built a ChatGPT bot on Telegram, which is powered by GPT 3.5 and GPT 4. You guys will get access for 1 year for free, worth 10,000 rupees. You guys will, we have also partnered with Outskill. So you guys can get access to 1 year of Outskill subscription worth about 8,000 rupees for free, where you'll get access to thousands of workshops on marketing, product design, audiobooks, guides, and whatnot. Right? Next is, you guys saw what Numerous is. Numerous AI is this powerful tool that I just spoke about, right? If I go and check Numerous again, this tool will cost you $200 if you pay for the paid version for 1 year. Okay. And we are giving you this tool for free for 1 year. A whole tool, Numerous, you will get for free for 1 full year. So you don't have to pay. This will cost you about $250 if you go and pay for it. And also, you guys will get 1 year free access to Simplified's AI Writer. Now, I already showed you what Simplified is, right? If you go and buy this tool, you go to the AI Writer, you can see this, it's $11 a month. And you are getting this tool for free for 1 full year, which is worth about 14,000 rupees, just the tool. You guys want to get all these mega bonuses for free as you are part of this program. Right? So this is everything that you guys are getting, guys. There are 2 payment links that are shared. One is an Indian payment link and one is an international payment link. This is an international payment link, by the way. If you go here, you'll go to Stripe. So Stripe is international, and then you have here the different link for India. You can grab it there as well, right? So basically, this is what we have created for you guys all together for 14,999 rupees plus GST. I will strongly recommend to go and grab this. If you want, you can pay a full fee, you can pay a partial fee to block your seats. And like I said, we created 2 variations of this program. You can choose as per your requirements. One is a premium, which is 14,999. You get access to everything, the growth bundle, 2 live calls, like 1 year of access, 6+ bonuses, 1,000+ workshops about skill, and 4 bonuses. But if you're taking the starter, which is slightly cheaper, which is 1,999 all inclusive, here you get access to the course for 1 year and you will not get updates. In the premium, you guys will get updates, you guys will get bonuses, you guys will get everything else. But the starter has only those 6 courses, self-paced, no Q&A, access 1 year without any updates. That is exactly where we are standing today, right? So this program has been taken by over 30 countries, from 30 countries, and 5,000+ learners have taken this program in the last 5 months. So this is something that has been happening. And here is the quick final setup for this. I don't even know how many seats are left. So go ahead and grab it. I also have been getting messages that it's getting stuck. So don't worry about it. Go ahead and grab it. If you can't pay the full amount, pay the partial amount. Premium, starter, both the plans are right here. In premium, we have tried to make it extremely crazy so that a lot of you guys can get access to the best of the things. Right? Awesome. So with that being said,
Sorry to cut you there. I think we have collapsed with the 20 seats that we've, but I'm receiving a lot of messages on WhatsApp as well.
are you saying 20 seats are gone already?
Yes, yes.
Okay. We can reach the price to 39,000 now. Okay, you know what? Let me just quickly check. Folks, is there anyone still keen to grab in? I can extend it for a few more minutes. Anyone who's still keen to grab in, drop a me in the chat. Okay, looks like there are a bunch of people who are coming in here. All right, cool. I think we're going to do that. Let's just extend it for because you know what? Let's extend it for the next 15 minutes as I'm teaching so that people can get access to the special prize as well. Let's extend it for the next 15 minutes as well. Or let's extend for next 15 seats. So people can grab it. I see a lot of messages anyways coming in. All right, guys. And team, you can keep updating us in the chat and let us know if it is sold out as well so people know. Anyways, guys, the links will stop working if it's getting sold out. So that's fine. Moving on. You see, irrespective of you take the bundle or not, I'm also getting messages for India. So Bhajwash, do share the international link as well. India link and international link as well. Okay. Irrespective you take the bundle or not, I want everyone to know the roadmap to become the top 1% when it comes to generative AI. This is what I wanted to share. So if you program, obviously you will get it, you will learn everything. But if you don't take the program, I would like for you guys to get an idea so that you can maybe try to learn it yourself. It will take you time because I've been learning this for like good 2 years right now. It's going to take time. There is no two ways around it. But I want to give you the full roadmap. Because if you're not using the AI tools in your workflow, it's going to replace you. And I don't want that to happen. Guys, my team is getting a lot of messages telling, grab it, guys. The links are here. Please grab it. I don't want to get distracted. I want to teach. Okay, let's get in there. So I will tell you the exact roadmap on how you can go from beginner to intermediate to advanced in generative AI. You guys ready? Drop a comment. Let's go in the chat. Let's go in the chat, guys. If you guys are ready to learn the exact roadmap. Brilliant. All right, all right, all right, all right. Look, I just saw a message of someone saying that, oh, Vaibhav, so you did all of this so that you can sell us a course. I want to make a few things very clear. I really like people who are positive minded. You came in for the workshop. I told you I will teach you on the landing page. We promised you we will show you 10 things. In the workshop, I ended up teaching you 20 things. And I also told you towards the end, I'm going to talk about the program with your permission. You guys gave me the permission. I talk about the program. Sorry, I took 5 minutes more, right? But I did that. And on top of that, I want to give you the full roadmap here so that you can do it yourself. And I'm committing to teaching you 3x, 5x more than what I've committed. Guys, is it unfair to run a business? You guys tell me. Do you think when you are paying, when people pay, like people have paid about 1,000 rupees for this workshop, right? Do you think that will allow us to run this program as it is? Do you think we can acquire cost of users through that? We have to do one more program so that we can the links will be shared with you people over email and WhatsApp. My dad knows how to use ChatGPT. Doesn't mean he's a important skill, and this is what you should start if you're today starting to learn generative AI. Next, you have to master something called as OpenAI Playground. Now, let me quickly close out all the links. Give me a second, and let me actually show you. You know what? Let me actually show you what an OpenAI Playground is. You see, a lot of people think that I know ChatGPT, I know Gemini, I know Claude, I know these models, and that is enough. You know, all of these models work on top of a technology, which is basically GPT or any other model like Anthropic or whatever, right? And they have a thing called as Playground, which is 10 times more powerful. And if you're learning how to leverage it, you can get 10x better results. And how do you access OpenAI Playground? You go to openai.com, quickly log into it. And there is something called as API here. You don't go to ChatGPT. This is what kiddos do. You go to API, and here there is something that's Playground. When I tap on this, right, there are 3 options for this: chat, assistance, complete. When I go to chat, look at this. There's a user, and there's a message, and there's a system, right? Here, this is just how the interface that you're used to, chat and message, but there is something called a system where I can tell what kind of assistant you are. Here, I can literally tell ChatGPT, you are a bot to generate tweets only, right? That is what the bot is. Now, once I've done that, right, I can simply click on a message and say, write a tweet on Gen AI as a joke. When I do this and click a submit, you will see this bot. Why did AI break up with its computer? It found a better bite elsewhere. Anyways, you see, based on the system prompt, I'm able to create bots accordingly on this. And not just that. I mean, there's so much, like I have like a lot of content on this, on how you can leverage this. There's so many other features you could never see on ChatGPT. These are what is defining what quality of outcomes you get on a daily basis. This is what defines it, right? So there is something called as temperature. There's something called as maximum length. There's something called as top P. There's frequency penalty. There's presence penalty. When you play with all these parameters, that's when you leverage AI to the fullest. And this is just chat. In the same way, we have something called as assistants, where you can create assistants. There's something called as complete, which is a legacy model of ChatGPT. You can select multiple models and play with them. You have to leverage and understand power of each of this parameter for you to be able to leverage generative AI to its fullest. Okay. Like I said, this is a playground. Looks like now that you've learned how a large language model works, the functions, it's time to apply all of that. Now that you have learned all of this, you go deep down into all these interfaces of ChatGPT, Claude, all of this. Work on something called as custom instructions, right? You can set custom instructions. You can use extensions. You can use GTs. You can do a deep down on Copilot, and you can build things around it. So you need to know how to do it for you, how things work for you to be able to pull off all of this. And that's exactly why we built the generative AI class, teaching you all of this bit by bit so that you can learn. And like I told you, this is beginner level stuff. This is what beginner level is. ChatGPT is not beginner level. ChatGPT is kiddo level accordingly. And once you have the skills, you can actually build applications like this. How to write a full book in 30 minutes using AI. Because you know how large language model works, you can build a workflow to do that. So how do I do it? Let's say I want to write a book on prompt AI. So I ask ChatGPT to give me book suggestions. Once I come up with a book suggestion, I use book session to create an outline using ChatGPT. Once I've got the outline of the book, I paste it on Google Doc, pick up each of the chapters and ask ChatGPT to break them down even further with custom prompts. It breaks them down enough for even further with custom prompts. I start making documentation of that. And then I ask ChatGPT to keep expanding each of the lessons while remembering what it has already spoken before. This way, you can literally build a full book in like 50 minutes. And we literally teach you this in the main course, obviously, but this is, you can do it yourself as well if you don't take the main course. How you can make AI write exactly like you. Let me show you something, which is, I'm sure it's going to blow your mind, right? Because people think they know everything, I want to show you what it is possible. I've built something called as the viral LinkedIn bot, okay? And there's a picture of mine. And this bot is only for me, by the way. It's created out of ChatGPT. What does it do? I have taught it on how to write exactly like me if I give a topic to it. What do I mean by that? Let's say I found an incredible YouTube video. Okay, let's say one of my favorite channels is Polymatter. I go to Polymatter, right? Let's say this, I want to create a blog article on like this, why 75% of Indian women are unemployed. Okay, I want to create a LinkedIn post on this. I copy this YouTube article, go to something called as YouTubetranscript.com, which is a free tool. Okay, YouTube transcript. If I copy the link of URL and click on go, right, I get the transcript of
This is new.
I get the transcript of the whole video right here. I can simply copy this transcript, come back to this bot that I created, and I've written, there are two ways of doing this. One is that it can convert a YouTube script into a LinkedIn post in my style, or it can create a LinkedIn post on a topic I want to give. So I said, I will send you the transcript here. It says, sure. I just paste the transcript and click on the send button and look at LinkedIn post. This is in the language that I write. It's my own style. If you're following me on LinkedIn, you can see this. I use emojis. I use short sentences. I get to the point very quickly. And that's exactly why a lot of my posts actually go viral. And I've taught ChatGPT on how to write like me. And with just a YouTube video, I was able to convert it not just to some LinkedIn post, but LinkedIn post like me. And you can build bots like this and use insane research tools like Perplexity, Grok, Copilot, Gemini to make it even more crazy. This is what I'm talking about. This is how I built this bot, right? I pulled up content from LinkedIn, Instagram, and Twitter. I sent all of that content to ChatGPT and asked it to analyze and give me a base prompt. I used that base prompt to build a custom GPT, and there you go. You see those incredible results right there. Guys, drop an insane in the chat if you think what you just saw is in. That is the power, my friends. That is the power of what we can build using AI. Awesome. Right? Now, you can also build AI-powered bots for your own website. Imagine you want to build a chat bot where you have a website and you want, when someone comes on your website, if they have doubts and queries or anything, you want a AI chatbot to answer them like a human. And it can, right? You have to build your knowledge base, write your base prompt again using prompt engineering. Once you have done that, you have to try it on ChatGPT to see if you're able to get response or not. Once you're done with that, you have to pick a tool for this. Like you can use an intercom, which is very expensive, or you can also go into something like Chatbase, right? Build a tool like that, refine it using the tool, and finally deploy that on your website. So tomorrow, if someone has a question, doubt, or anything, AI can respond to your customers, not you. And I have friends who are running companies who have replaced 15, 20, 30 customer success executives with an AI bot and is able to answer, and you can build that too. And I teach all of this in the main program. In fact, a lot of people say, Vaibhav, how can we create plagiarism-free content, which I can put it on SEO and AI cannot detect it, right? You can do that as well, but you just cannot go to ChatGPT and say, give me an SEO article. That is not right. There is a method to the madness, and we teach you there. First, to identify the keywords, and then your job is to create an outline for the article. How will you create an outline for the article? The way to create an outline for the article is by looking at what are the top 10 articles that are doing really well. You have to go through those articles to create an outline, and you can use a tool like Surfer SEO or Phrase to create an outline, and then do something called as a multi-shot prompting, so you get the best outline out there. Using that outline, you build a custom GPT which writes like you, which has custom knowledge base so that you can create something unique and give that outline and gives you a full-blown article which is unique to you, cannot be detected by AI, and it is plagiarism free. So guys, I thought this is very, very powerful, and we keep learning things like this because we apply all of this at Growth School today. And that's exactly why I created this courses. The Growth Hacking Mastery enables you with the mindset on how you can learn, how you can think like this. These are all workflows that I have created. They don't exist. I have created these workflows, and I want you to be able to create those workflows as well. And that's why we are creating this courses, right? And that's exactly why we are created this Ultimate Content Generation Mastery, Growth Mastery, and Growth Hacking Mastery, so that you can do this yourself as well. But here we are just done with the beginner approach. Now we have to go into intermediate. This was beginner, by the way. Now we go into intermediate. Now, what do we do in intermediate? You see, the most critical skill to be a top 1% professional is that you learn how to be a rock star prompt engineer. You know, there are people who are cracking 1.5, 2 crore jobs. And by the way, when I say prompt engineering, it's not about writing code. It's writing plain English, but writing it in a way that AI can understand what you're saying and it can give you great outcomes. Prompt engineering is going to be the number one skill very, very soon. If you're able to learn this, you will have a great future, irrespective you want to be a prompt engineer or not, right? And you have to learn the art of prompting. Take a screenshot of this if you're not taking the program. It will take you. See, the reason why we created this program is that you don't spend 1 year learning things, but you actually learn everything in a few weeks. Because everything that I'm teaching, I have been learning myself from the internet and by working with a lot of phenomenal mentors there, right? And that is what we are putting out there. So take a screenshot and try to figure it out yourself, but please learn. That's my only request. Take the program or don't take the program, please learn. This is how a tree of thought prompting structure looks like. This is how a chain of thought prompting structure looks like, right? And these are everything that we cover in the prompt engineering, the masterclass, where you can become like the top 1% prompt engineer right after this course. And then you have to go advanced in deep dives of ChatGPT vision, custom GPTs, data visualization, and everything around it as well. That will make you a true genius, give you a power of 10 in you. That is 1, right? And of course, for you to become a data savvy person, you need to learn Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI, and all of that. But we teach you how you can do all of this using AI, and that's exactly why we created the Excel Mastery and the Advanced Data Insight without code. And guys, let me tell you this, please level up your data skills. Please do. It's very, very, very important. So please do it. Right? With that being said, you see, we didn't want to just show, or we don't want to stop just with text. We go beyond. We want to go beyond and make you get creative as well. That's exactly why you need to learn tools like Stable Diffusion, Runway ML. Tomorrow, Sora is going to come in, AI for 3D videos, and all these powerful tools, so that you're not only stuck mid-journey, so that you're not only stuck with content, but also are able to do visual generation. Again, this is, guys, nothing is rocket science. It takes you time to test, experiment what works, what doesn't. And I truly believe if you guys are curious enough, you'll be able to learn this without any guidance as well, right? And these are phenomenal sample images that I have generated using Midjourney. This is how a Stable Diffusion Dream Studio looks like. And you can generate crazy videos, engaging videos using AI as well, right? So, moving on. How many of you have seen
Vaibhav, sorry to cut there. The few more seats that we opened have also been sold out, which means we
Yeah,
are not-
you know what? Let's do one thing, Bhardwaj. Let's extend this till the program is over, because people are still learning. I didn't think that it'll get sold out so fast. People are still learning. So I want them to have the opportunity to grab it. You will have to go and talk to the partners for the tools and get more licenses from them. But
I think that will be a pain task. Sure, I'll look into it and open more seats.
yeah, just let's keep it till the end, and so that we are not bothering people. I want them to focus. I don't want them to be jumping around. So let's just keep it till the end, and we'll shut the links down when the session is over. Yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah. So guys, I don't know how many of you guys have seen Sora, right? How many of you have come across Sora? Drop a me in the chat. Let's see how many of you been on top of the game. Drop a me in the chat quickly, guys. There's still thousands of people on this call. be superb. Awesome. For all the people who have not seen Sora, it's mind-blowing. This is Sora, by the way. It's not open yet, so you cannot play with it yet, right? Sora has been crazy. I'm just waiting for this to come out. Look at this. This whole video that you will see right now is generated using AI. Let it just wait. Look at this. Look at the reflections. Look at the background. The user just gave a text, a stylish woman walking down the Tokyo street with neon lights and all. And here's a video, all generated using AI. This woolly mammoth video is all generated using AI. This astronaut video standing on Mars, all generated using AI. It's crazy where we are getting to, and you need to stay on top of this game. Of course, Sora is not open yet, but because we work with OpenAI directly, I'm sure we can get early access as well. And that's what we try to teach you in image generation mastery, so that you're on top of everything. Now we are done with beginner and intermediate roadmap. What is left, Vaibhav? There is so much that is already there. I'm going to talk about right now. Right? Advanced stuff is something that people will not even comprehend. These are things, guys. I see questions coming in. So I'm going to keep the questions towards the end. And I also see a lot of questions coming in. When will we get access to the course? You will get access to the course in the next 7 days, because we are updating some content, and we'll continue to update a lot of content, by the way, right? So you'll get access in the next 7 days, and the content keeps, so the space is growing so fast that we build something and in 1 week, it's in like a month, it's getting outdated. So we're consistently updating the content. We are in the race. So you are making a bunch of updates right now. So you'll get the access to it in, like, I think 3 to 7 days max. And my team will get back to you. So don't worry about it. Right? But it's time for you to try out all the tools that you learned already. Right? So advanced. What happens in advanced? You see, advanced is where you automate your life using AI. Learn how to automate things. Things that you are repeatedly doing the same over and over again. How can you automate that stuff? That is what we try to teach you in the advanced automating using AI. So we build bots for every freaking thing. What do I mean by that? This is the manual way of doing it, right? On ChatGPT. You manually insert something into GPT. ChatGPT will understand and give an output. I want ChatGPT to work without me talking to ChatGPT. Everything has to happen automatically in the background. I don't want to break my head. That is the automated way of doing it. This is the outdated way of doing it. Using regular ChatGPT, ChatGPT waits for you. You do all the research. You think of what to ask. You do back and forth. You copy the response. It's manual. It's painful and everything around it. But the new way is you build bots. Bots do all the work. They automatically connect to your apps. They automatically complete your task. Time and energy is saved. You see, the other beauty of this is that it will work day and night without you getting bothered. No, what I mean, it will work day and night, and it'll run in the background without getting bothered. So you have the peace of mind. You can do this using powerful tools like OpenAI, Claude APIs, and Make and Zapier. And the beauty is you don't need to know a single line of code for this. You just have to learn how to do it. That's what I'm talking. You can get data from multiple apps, send it to ChatGPT automatically, and also send the data to a lot of other apps as well. No single code is needed. If you know how to use Gmail, if you know how to use Instagram, if you know how to use Netflix, you will be able to know how to build these apps. The future is no code and automation. So things that you should learn is Mint Zapier, deep down on interfaces, and playing with OpenAI and Claude APIs. Then you should learn some level 1 automations. These are the things that we also teach, by so that you get accustomed to building bots. Some simple bots that you can use, bot to comment on your behalf on social media. Create a bot that will comment on your behalf on social media, right? Automatically. Every time someone creates a content on the topic that you're interested in, let's say every time someone creates a content on LinkedIn, on let's say on AI and ChatGPT, your bot will automatically go and comment on it, just like the one I showed you. Today we did it manually. You can do it automatically as well. How can you publish AI generated visuals on different platforms like Pinterest and all of that automatically based on what is trending right now? How can you create and schedule LinkedIn posts on selected topics based on what is working right now? In fact, I show you something that you will absolutely love. Okay, I showed you this, right? Feedly. I showed you this, which is called Feedly, and I'll show you what I built of it. Okay. So this is Feedly, right? Like I said, though I had access to the tool and I paid for it, I didn't have the time to actually go every day to see what is working, what is not working, what is happening, what is not happening, and all that. So I created an AI automation where every time a new article is come on the internet, it shows up on Feedly. Once it shows up on Feedly, what it actually does is my AI reads the article completely, checks what is the possibility of it to go viral out of 10. If the possibility of it to go viral is more than 5, then it creates a hook for me, like an idea topic based on that article, and sends that to me in Slack. If the possibility of it to go viral is less than 5, it doesn't bother me. And that is the automation that I created. Let me show you, right? You can see this automatically. Every hour, I get like a message. How AI was transform my self-care routine, 6 out of 10. But here's the 8 out of 10. Good researchers expose massive privacy risk in ChatGPT training data. This is interesting. I can create a post on this because a lot of my followers work on learn AI. ChatGPT's incredible birthday wish as AG, a future of artificial intelligence revealed. If I create an article of this, get an 8 out of 10. All automatically, AI is working for me in the background. And how do I do that? I set up all this automation using a tool called Zapier, right? And I've set up all these apps in the background. We teach you in the program as well, by the way. It's very, very cool. And this is the real-time bot, right? This is the real-time idea bot where every time there's a new article, you can see this, it's triggered every time there's an article on GPT, then that data goes into my ChatGPT task where I actually set up an action where I've written a prompt right here by selecting all the variables from that article. It measures what it is doing, and then it automatically sends me a Slack message into my Slack. And you see, I've not written a single line of code. You have to learn how to do it. And it's very, very, it might look like, oh my God, what is this chart and all, but you can do it. Same way, you can create a lot of bots, like replying to your emails automatically, capturing book pages automatically. These are level 1 automations. And then you go to level 2 automations. Imagine this, that you have created a form for people to, let's say, sign up for your product. And you ask them 5 different details of themselves. Once they've given all the details, based on all the details, whatever they fill, I send that data to ChatGPT. ChatGPT will read all the details that they've filled in and will write a personalized thank you email and send it automatically. This is a multi-step automation, automating email workflow, writing cover letters and resume for free, writing content on steroids using AI, like I told you. Like I told you, I've built a bunch of bots, and you will get access to these bots as well, so that you can play directly. But essentially, I teach you about 5 bots inside this. Right, I've built a bunch of them. I can't really talk about all of them right here, but that's what it is. You can learn a lot of this. In fact, the program that we created, I showed you 15 different examples. The fundamental idea here was, how can you learn how to build it yourself? That is the most important thing. I showed you this bot already, right? I showed you the custom GPT bot that I created, and this is how I built it. I literally showed you the flow right now. And how can you create content using bot, using automation? I already showed you a custom GPT, that is the viral LinkedIn bot I created on ChatGPT, which writes exactly like me, right? This one, how did I build it? This is what Bo talks about. You send blog article, YouTube video, tweet, and anything else. You build custom bots for you, which can automatically convert that into a post using your own style. And we can build that using custom GPTs. And how do you create custom GPTs? You just click on Explore GPTs, click on the create button, and then start prompt engineering here, right? Obviously, most of the people fail to do this because they don't know how to write prompts in the right way to make it work. And that is exactly why I've taught all of those things in the fundamental foundational module. But anyways, we covered all of this in the AI automation mastery and Webflow mastery also, so that you learn your way around it. Guys, that is the roadmap. That is how you go from beginner to intermediate to advanced. I know a lot of people have it on the chat. So what do you guys think about the roadmap? Do you think if you're able to apply this roadmap, you can become 100x version of yourself? Drop a yes in the chat, boom in the chat, 100x in the chat. That, my friends, is the absolute sheer power of what AI is. Yes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. right? And of course, you get access to all of this, learn all of this once you get into the program today, right? 1 second. I'm trying to pull one more link which I wanted to show you. Okay, it's not loading. Anyways, so guys, this is what it is. I'm gonna wrap this session up in the next 20 minutes, right? So grab on in. I've just added a 20 minutes timer. So grab on in if you're keen to grab it. But the idea was for me to give you guys a full understanding of everything that there is. By the way, there is something that I didn't talk about. We have something very special for everyone who stayed till here. Everyone who has paid for the program or are paying right now. I didn't want to talk about it before, but I want to talk about it slightly later. Is that you guys get masterclasses worth $1,500. You get masterclasses by rockstar mentors on generative AI, like someone like George, who's the ex-CBO of Booking.com, Reed, who's the lead product manager at Zapier, David, who's the senior PM of AI at Microsoft, Riz, who literally built Fireflies AI for Adobe, Charu, who is the lead UX designer for AI for Microsoft. And a big one, we also have a masterclass by Shamal, who works at OpenAI. And of course, you get a phenomenal community for every one of you as well, right? So guys, that is what it is here. In just a second, I will also start taking questions, right? And if you guys are keen, do grab the program right now. But I will also start taking your questions. But then I also told you guys that I want to show you a few more things, right? But before I do that, I wanted to show you something. Just give me a second. Give me a second. I'm trying to pull that link. Should have done that before, but it missed my mind. Few more seconds, guys. I'm just trying to pull something to show you. Actually, let me show you a few more things. I think you'll really like it, right? This is the power of AI, and I use AI on my everyday life. These images are all generated using AI. And look at the kind of reach that it gets. Instead of just creating a post, I create images as well. Look at this one. Ambani trying to beat Coca-Cola down, 2 lakh reach. Zudio, 330,000 reach. There's a post on Nikhil Kamath, 129,000 reach, right? So there are quite a few things, but I wanted to show you something. I'm not able to find it. By the way, this is me talking Google, giving a talk to AI startups inside of Google. This is also an AI generated image on Mark Zuckerberg when I was reading up, make a post. This also is an AI. You see how AI generated images are so powerful if you do it right. Where is it? Why am I not able to find it? There you go. So guys, this is a video of a person who took the AI course, international user, and what she had to say.
I also am founder and CEO of.
Let me just pull this up. I wanted to show you this because I got a few people saying, oh, this is too good to be true.
I also am founder and CEO of a nonprofit in California called Employ California. And I am simultaneously taking an MIT course called AI and its implications in business strategy. And this course is better than that course. This course is better than the MIT course. That MIT course has really old information. A number of the videos are from 2017, 2018, and they're not updated. It doesn't have a community like we have here. There's a number of issues that I found with that one. And I was thinking, oh, I wish growth school was like, I wish MIT was like growth school, you know? So keep up the good work. You guys are doing an amazing job. I'm excited to talk more to you about how I can
go, guys. Like I said, it's a global program. People from all over the world have done this program. I've been doing this program, and I've made it extremely special for all the Indian consumers. In fact, we are also adding 1,000+ prompts that you can copy and paste into this as well, which I didn't talk about. But our idea here is, and guys, also one more thing as you come into the program, right? We will keep adding new courses to this bundle every time we do it. We will keep adding everything that is relevant to this bundle, so you don't have to pay for it. This is like a membership for 1 full year. Every time we add a new course, update something, if you've taken the premium, get access to all of that, right? And of course, if you want to extend the next year as well, you know, like we keep giving you updates there as well, right? With that being said, guys, I need to take like a quick break. after I come back, I still want to teach you more things. I know I said we will keep it short, but hey, you know what? There are so many people still on the call. I feel like I should show you, teach you more, give more value to your time, right? And that's what I will do right now, right? But just give me like 5 minutes. I really need to go to the washroom and come. And by the way, I've been standing all throughout. I've not even been sitting. I'll just go to the washroom, come back, and I'll start teaching you a couple of more things on how you can create rap songs using, how you can make videos using AI, and make the rap songs being sung by them and things like that. So stick around. I'm gonna get there very, very soon. I'm gonna teach you that, and then I'll also do the Q&A with you guys, because I want to want to take questions. In fact, let's do one thing. I'm opening this to hosts and analysts only, so that you can send your questions in the chat. Do drop all the questions that you might have inside of this chat, and I will try to answer questions as I come back as well. Right. So give me like 5 minutes. I'll play some music for you guys as well, because I'm nice like that. And I'll just come back in 5 minutes, right? I'll just put a 5-minute timer here as well. There you go. I put a 5-minute timer, guys, and let me play you some music. Oh my God, I'm losing time.